Japan is sold to the world as a dream. Neon cities that never sleep. Ancient temples wrapped in silence. Trains that arrive on time. People who bow politely, smile softly, and never raise their voices. It looks perfect. Too perfect. But every society that appears flawless hides something underneath. And in Japan, the darkness isn't loud. It doesn't scream. It waits. Because the darkest truths here are not crimes you see on the news. They're not riots. They're not chaos. They are systems. They are silence. They are things you're taught not to talk about. Tonight, we're not talking about anime. We're not talking about cherry blossoms. We're not talking about technology. We're talking about the side of Japan that survives only because no one speaks its name. Stay with me, because once you see it, you'll never look at Japan the same way again. Japan has a word that shapes everything. Gaman. It means to endure, to suffer quietly, to never complain. From childhood, people are taught, don't stand out, don't cause trouble, don't shame the group. Pain becomes private, struggle becomes invisible. This silence doesn't create peace, it creates pressure, and pressure, when it has nowhere to go, implodes. Mental health discussions are still deeply stigmatized. Admitting depression is often seen as weakness. Seeking therapy can feel like failure. So people smile, they bow, they go to work. And then something breaks. Not publicly, privately. Japan consistently records one of the highest suicide rates among developed nations, particularly among men and young people. And the most chilling part? Many suicides are treated not as tragedies, but as personal responsibility. A quiet exit, no disruption, no burden, just silence. There is another word the world rarely confronts. Karoshi. It means death by overwork. Not metaphorically, literally. Heart attacks, strokes, suicide, all directly linked to extreme working hours. Some employees work 80 to 100 hours of overtime per month. Many sleep in offices. Some don't go home for days. Why? Because leaving before your boss is seen as disrespect. Because refusing overtime is career suicide. Because your job is your identity. And when someone dies, companies often deny responsibility. Families fight for years to have the death officially recognized as karoshi. In some cases, apology letters are issued, not to the family, to the company, for causing inconvenience by dying. Let that sink in. Imagine vanishing without leaving the house. No job, no school, no friends, just a room. This is hikikomori, severe social withdrawal affecting over 1 million people in Japan. Some haven't left their rooms in years, others in decades. Parents deliver food quietly, afraid to upset them. Families avoid neighbors to hide the shame. There are middle-aged hikikomori whose parents are now elderly. A terrifying question looms. What happens when the parents die? A generation raised to endure, now unable to face the world. And still, silence. Unlike other countries, Japan's organized crime isn't fully hidden. The Yakuza have offices, business cards, corporate-style hierarchies. For decades, they operated in a strange grey zone, tolerated as a necessary evil. They controlled human trafficking, illegal gambling, extortion, construction rackets. Victims rarely spoke out. Why? Because reporting crime meant standing out, and standing out meant consequences. While laws have tightened, their influence still lingers, especially in vulnerable communities. Organized crime thrives best where silence already exists. This is where the darkness turns historical. During World War II, the Japanese Imperial Army operated Unit 731. Its mission? Human experimentation. Men, women, children. Vivisections without anesthesia. Biological weapons testing. Freezing experiments. Thousands died. After the war, many responsible were never prosecuted. Some received immunity in exchange for their data. This history is rarely taught in Japanese schools, not denied loudly, just left out. Silence again. Japan consistently ranks low in gender equality among developed nations. Workplace harassment often goes unreported. Victims are pressured to endure. Speaking up risks social exile. Many women are expected to choose career or family, independence or acceptance. Single mothers face heavy stigma. Victims of abuse are often blamed for disrupting harmony. In a society obsessed with order, truth becomes inconvenient. There is one last word. Johatsu. It means evaporated people. Every year, tens of thousands of Japanese citizens disappear voluntarily. No police report, no search, no goodbye. They leave jobs, families, entire identities behind, often to escape debt, shame, or failure. There are companies that specialize in helping people vanish. A clean exit, a silent reset, no questions asked.